wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convinced, still, your answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people...
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed.
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Before you get too indignant, Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives... I don't know the detail. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat. I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have I like that answer. Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, me.
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Please, see that he stays safe.
The almighty Shogun has requested
Oh, we've got a pass.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass Guji Ai is only authorized to hold that pass- Wait, this is... authentic! Understood. Then as the Shogun has apologies, please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be
Wait, no, it's up. We made amends, didn't we?
denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is...
What do you make of this? She's acting...
This body has no need of rest. But I am...
Paimon gets it, but why? She's got plenty of space in there.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. I am currently unwilling to deal with any... It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is...
Ah, it's you two. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see...
So, is the Shogun...
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control?
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
I see.
You can fix
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, but there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia? It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace.
To the liveliest place in town!
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
I'm still stuck.
They did.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick?
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to... Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need...
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
What's the shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this situation? Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kinda like the odd one.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either, so I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination.
The almighty shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... porridge? Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see.
No, almighty shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. Oh, I would No. No need. That would be needlessly indulgent. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun!
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public. And the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to.
Well... Okay then. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay, let's go then. Huh. How can this be? I know every individual word in these books' titles. Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl. It's so... Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sunsettias?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's... made up? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you?
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. What a strange person. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so... This is... Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character. Right! Yeah, it's just the plot is really gripped. With a premise like this, it's no one... Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of... That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so,
He's a fictional What about the antagonists, though?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave that. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time. So it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you. The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. Casual. How about this? Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from. Please let me go up faster. It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Oh, hey, that's right.
Of course I do. It was never my intent.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely but it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tight.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on. Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji?
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found... But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home,
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present.
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsu...
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? What?
Actually, they decided to hold this... The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name.
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I've searched all over the city. He really hasn't returned yet. Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into No need. I'm only a lowly servant. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't...
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the location of...
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. Shine down!
Here! To the very...
Why are there
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Lightning slash!
Shine down! Insolent! Illusion shatter!
Following thunder! Take this!
Kamisajoarchi, Sumetsu!
Torn to oblivion!
The fairy.
Lucky day!
There is no escape!
Here!
Whirling snow!
How's this?
Finally, No.
Lightning slash! Thunderclap!
As a good knight should.
There's more! My blade!
The fairy.
Take flight!
Lightning slash!
Finally, The fairy.
Illusion shattered!
Say no more!
Now you shall perish!
Let's get down to business. To the fairy.
Shine down!
Lucky day. The perfect distance.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Say no more.
Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
Lightning slash!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
The fairy. Finally, Let's get down to business.
Shine down!
To the fairy.
There is no escape!
Let me try.
Take flight!
Take this! Thunderclap!
Fall before me.
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternally!
Cut down my flame like you is.
It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun.
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the—
All factual statements, of course. Not a—
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a...
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me.
Well, yes, of course. It's the
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it.
Sorry,
The first Tenryou Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Here you are talking about offering your life. Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions, but that was as far as I went. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent